Hello, good people. Hey, Miss Lady T. Definitely want to try to get on here in time. Hey, Watermelon. Yeah, I was running now. I was running. Okay. Like it's almost 9:30. I done changed the thing about 34 times. And I made it at 9:31. And then I was like, oh shoot, I ain't put my little trinkets at the bottom. I'm still trying to learn this thing. Hey, atmosphere. What it do, boo? What it do? That's it. It's my guns right there. My guns. Hey, guns. I'm trying to send this to my friends that. Oh, look at that. I'm a little laugh, had the little mouth on there. Y'all see I'm trying to get a little nigga handy with the little trying to get a little nigga handy with the little trinkets on the but I was about to say the whoop and the wop. No. On the little app. That's funny. It's so funny how you can unconsciously pick up words, especially when you hear something a lot or you frequently. I was about to text you, Selena. Hi. How y'all doing? Y'all listen. I done been out here doing Uber Eats today. I didn't even turn on DoorDash today. And first I was in a torrential downpour. It wasn't raining like that at first, but then it started to pour down. And I parked, like the lady's address was like 295. And I'm like 299, 297. And I parked right there and I'm thinking, I don't know why I thought 297 was 295. So now I got to walk in this rain. And then she's like, oh, bless your heart. I'm like, it's okay. It is absolutely okay. So I got over the rain part. And so what happened this evening in my adventures of doing Uber Eats? Let me tell you. I am a master catch my ass. No, I was kidding. Um, I was dropping the girl's stuff off and when I got out the car, she was out there, but I didn't realize that there was a speed bump. There was a speed bump right there. So when I went to walk towards her door, I had a nice trip. But when I tell y'all the way I saved that food with grace, and the only thing happened was my shoe came off. I am the queen of not falling with the people's food right now. And I'm going to say, thank the Lord, because I done had about 3 cases where I done almost took a L. But I always managed to save the food. Well, I was going down. Oh, and you know what? I wasn't going down, but I had like the drink carrier and it had drinks in there. That's the part. Man, I'm so happy I didn't fall down with that woman's food. Y'all don't even understand. Then I had to go all the way back down another direction to get the other person's food to them, which was all the way in the other direction of my house. I said, you know what? But I made it home in the nick of time. I did. I did. And I'm excited. I know y'all probably like, whoa, what that mouth do? What that mouth do? Hey, just saying. How you doing this evening, honey? Uh-oh. I'm about to come on here and look. Because I think on here it'd be delayed seeing the people coming in. Yeah, man. So what that mouth do? Where my shoe at? It's on my foot. I ain't lose my shoe. It just came off. And these are my favorite slides. They all beat up and well, they don't look beat up, but they beat up. My sister gave them to me, man. I'll be wearing the hell out these slides, man. I do. I really do. I ain't even gonna lie. It's something I want to look up real quick. Yeah, y'all hit the like button so we can start making at least somebody know who I am. I think a lot of people know who I am, but a lot of people don't realize I have a page, and that's probably a little bit of my fault because I'm so cautious of. I just want people to come to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want people to come to me because I don't want to be dropping every single place and then pick up all types of things. People, all are welcome, but I'd rather them find me. Certain places I like to drop my link, which is Selena's page, of course. I'll drop it at Mom's page. Did I just draw a done? There's probably some more pages. Oh, a couple of my friends in the R. Kelly sector. I think Georgia Girl was in here. No, Miss Lady T was in here. Yeah, those people. But how was y'all day to day anyway? Tell me that while I'm doing what I'm doing on this side of the fence. Well, I know how your day was, Selena. What you do today, atmosphere? My buddy. Look, I be looking all the little my 5 to 7 people that come in here regularly. I'll be feeling like y'all just my little family. I'll be like, oh, I got some people that want to hear me talk and talk and talk. I'm looking up something real quick. Watermelon, when you gonna start your classes? Cowboys. Is football still on? I think I found what I was looking for. Yeah. Okay. But okay. We're gonna have to see what we can do about getting some people. I have to get one of your girlfriends and have her to come on there and act like so they can see you doing a paying customer. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta shimmy the shim. Give a little something to inspire them. They will come. So okay, y'all, let's go. What that mouth do? I was watching church today, and the lady was speaking on um something about ships and how our words, our mouth guide our ship. And I started to think about that. We always, well, we know there's the power of life, death or life lies in the tongue. We know that. We always say, speak life and not death, or speak those things that are not as though they are. We say that stuff so, I think, religiously. But the way I was looking at it today is, I think one day we was talking about that when when we're sick or something and we speaking to the issue instead of speaking to the healing. Like, man, this thing is like real. Like, if I'm going through something and I'm constantly talking negative, how does that help my situation? How does that maneuver me through whatever I'm trying to get through? If I'm always speaking death against what I'm doing, you know. And a lot of times we'll be in situations and not understand why, but in our reality, it's because we put our mouth on something that was supposed to be blessed, and we simply curse ourselves. Sometimes we are our own worst enemy. We will talk ourselves out of a whole oh pot of gold at the end of a rainbow with our mouth. You know what I mean? Whether it's self-sabotage, whether it's doubt, whether it's um just, I don't know. What that mouth do? What it do? There's so much power inside your mouth, and we take that what that mouth do as a bogus term. But I choose tonight to use it as something that we can turn into a positive. What is something that you're doing or trying to do that you're not necessarily speaking life into that situation? But instead of, like, let's say for myself, there's been times where I've said things like, oh no, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I ain't got this, I ain't got that, I can't do this, I can't do that. Damn, what that mouth do? That's a whole lot of power that I have, and it's actually probably working because I am using those words. But what happens when I start to twist those words into the opposite of what I've been saying? And then I started to see the opposite happen. Let me turn this TV off because this dude got this blackout on his head and it is so distracting. But the woes of being a hairstylist. What the mouth do, Selena? What I mean? It's easy for us to talk about everything that's wrong, but we don't even pay attention to what's right. What can we speak about that is right? What can we speak life into that has been dormant? If I know I'm trying to reach a goal, like me and my friend Pat J, we normally would do this thing on Monday. We call it Blueprint Blueprint Monday. And that's where we come together and we kind of brainstorm and map out things we want to do. And one thing that I know that we used to do in Blueprint Monday that I can admittedly say that I haven't been doing is we would like strategize. We would say, all right, this week I need to do 30 heads, or I need to make 1,800 this week. I can't make under 15. We were doing stuff like that, and every week those things were happening. You know what I mean? And it's easy to get away and start speaking against yourself. Not really, because we don't pay attention to stuff like that, I think, until things have gone all the way down and we're scrapping and trying to figure out how to rob Peter to pay Paul, or we waking up every day not feeling our best, or whatever the case may be. You going to work and it's a horrible damn day because that one coworker that gets on your nerve is really getting on your nerves. But a lot of times it's oh my God, I go to work, my coworkers make me sick, I hate this job. Like, we blessed with a job. There's plenty of people that don't have jobs, but we allow some nagging coworker to let us talk us out of our position. What happens when you go to work and you pray before you get there? You command your day. You wake up in the morning and say, thank you, Jesus, for waking me up. I need you to order my steps today. Send me the places you would have me to go. Allow me to have the words you would need me to have to say to these people that I may come in contact with. Give me the wisdom to hear those people you may send to me. And then you go. A lot of times your day goes a lot smoother than if you don't. When you don't, that'll be that day where traffic is crazy, or just all this stuff. And what do we begin to say? Oh my God, it's Monday. I hate Monday. That is like one of my biggest pet peeves, is a person that nags about Monday. Okay, if Tuesday was the first day of the week, would you be nagging about that too? It's not Monday. Like, I can wake up at 7:45 on a Monday morning and somebody already cursing Monday. I'm like, how long you been up? What did Monday do to you for real, for real? Oh, the devil busy. My tire was flat this morning. No, ma'am, you didn't put no air in it. That's another way we put our mouth out there and do certain things. We give the enemy a lot of credit. And I used to like to watch the show Lucifer. At first, I'm like, I ain't watching no damn show. I know Lucifer. They trying to trick us. I didn't know it was a Marvel comic, but anyway, somehow I fell into watching Lucifer, and I really thoroughly enjoyed Lucifer. Okay, I I used to be like, oh my god, I get to watch Lucifer Morning Star. They made the devil look real cool. Now you got to be smart to know that the devil ain't cool, and that this is a show, and that this is not real life. So don't be trying to act like, well, maybe he ain't that bad. No, he's bad, but it's a show, and I liked it because what I looked at in that show, Lucifer didn't bother nobody. He was kind of mad at God because he got thrown out. They had the whole spiel of it. He's mad at his father. um, he had his nightclub and stuff, but he fell in love with the police officer, and he was helping her to solve the crimes because he had the ability to get those people to tell them their deepest desires. And a lot of times, either they would get a confession or they wouldn't. But there was one time that I remember he said, I'm tired of these humans blaming me for things that I'm not doing. And I'm like, dang, that stuck out so, like, in a major way. I'm like, imagine that. The devil sitting there talking about, why they keep blaming me for this? I ain't even doing nothing. I'm chilling. Why I got to bother them? They over there acting like hellions anyway. They're my cousins or something. I don't know, but I'm not doing nothing. It be us. We be talking about the devil flattening our tire, and we know we ain't put no air in our tire for a whole month. Even though the little yellow sign warning you been on for 3 days and you still didn't put no air in it. That wasn't the devil, it was you. Our words, we give a lot of power to things that should not have any power over us. I think in some cases it is easier said than done because I'm not, the moment I start to speak, it's always about me first. I can't speak for anybody else. I can just speak for me, and you guys can relate or not. But I know that if God can speak things and it happens, he spoke the whole everything, creation into existence. He said, let there be. And then he blessed us to be able to have the same power within us. And we don't understand that we can also say, let there be. I think we give up and we get caught up in the not so good times, or kind of not having things. We get caught up in those things and we forget that. You know what I mean? I think that's the beauty of recognizing when you're kind of out of order in a sense. Is we can go back and, well, not necessarily go back. We can wake up tomorrow or get off this lab and start speaking the things correctly so that we are put back into the proper position to go through and get through the things we need to receive the things we need to. Because I don't know about y'all, but I can use a little a few little good days, a little help, a little push. But I think it is very important that we watch our mouth. We have the ability to use our mouth to talk to people, which in turn could end up being a blessing for us. But a lot of us don't even want to do that, because it's not, pride or whatever the case may be. I ain't talking to them people because they did. But not knowing that one person, had you opened your mouth in that moment, it could have been either a blessing in your hand or another door open, another opportunity on the other side of that. I think we walk up to these doors that are readily there for us. And because we won't kind of like go in or turn the knob, we don't get what's on the other side. And sometimes those doors will, hey, realists, sometimes those doors will require you to speak to somebody, say something. That's like sitting in the house knowing your light's about to get cut off, but you got so much pride that you don't ask anybody. And then, boom, you're in the dark. Guess what happens? You either have to be in the dark for a while or you have to go ahead and ask anyway. Just think if you had to ask before they went out, especially if that person helped you. We sit there and talk ourselves out of things. I think that sometimes we'll have great ideas that are supposed to come to fruition, that are supposed to be activated. But a lot of times we get caught up in this whole, now don't get me wrong, you're not supposed to tell everybody what you're doing. That's not what I'm saying here. What I'm saying is you have to say something to get that idea into the world. You know what I mean? Like in your head, where is it going to go? But inside of your head, it's a great idea. It's brilliant. But if I don't speak something at some time, how's it going to happen? Whether you speak it to one person, they might be a finance person that can help you with what you're trying to do, or they might have some insight on what you're trying to do and help you to avoid some pitfalls along the way. But because we've been programmed to believe you don't share your stuff with anybody, you move in silence. I agree with that, but I also feel like there's a level of things we need to say along the way. You have to have discernment, of course, with whom you are sharing things with. But if you don't say anything, how do you get those people that support you? How does a person know if they want to bless you with what you're trying to do if it's all in your head and you're keeping, mum's the word? Sometimes we have to speak. I ask you again, what that mouth do? I would keep saying that. That's just funny to me. You know, a lot of times when we're doing things and people will say, yeah, write the vision and make it plain. And they stop right there. So you got 50 million vision boards, but you ain't spoke a word about it. You just got them on your wall. Doop-de-doo. Going about your day. I think that the Bible says something about write the vision and make it plain so that something can take it and run with it. Well, are they, it's like you write it on a tablet big enough so that people can see. Sometimes you have to do that. And I think that our words, in a sense, can be symbolic to what you've written and made plain. And that one person you share it with that can, like me being a hairstylist. If I tell one person, hey, if you come and get your hair done, and send 5 people, you'll get free hairstyle. Every 5th person, you'll get a free hairstyle. Now, is that person gonna hold that in their brain and think they're gonna get those free hairstyles? I'm telling you that every 5th person that you send me, you'll get a free hairstyle, and there's no limit to that. That would require that person to now take what you told them out your mouth and take it out their mouth and spread the word. What happens? I get a return of people coming in. And I can really do that with as many people as I want. But if those things go unspoken, how do you get that ball rolling, that particular ball rolling? How do I do, what they say, word of mouth? Where does that come from if it's not something that we should be, if our words aren't valuable and important and don't possess any power, where does that word of mouth come from? Even with word of mouth, it can be negative or positive. I think it's just a matter of, hey, CC, did I just say, hey, CC? I'm saying it again if I did. It's just a matter of you being aware of what's coming out your mouth when you say it. People that say, my kid is bad as hell, or this little MF, just imagine those words actually are powerful. But what is that child taking in? So even in that sense, we have to watch even what we say over our children, not just our finances, over our children, over our relationships, our marriages, whatever the case may be. Everything that is of importance to us or things that we've been blessed with, we need to always speak positive over those things. Hey, Adrian, we can't expect our kids, let's say we got a child and we constantly calling that kid bad, and that's all that kid hears. What is that kid going to begin to believe? What did your mouth do? Cause your kid to be out here cussing other people out and acting unruly and don't know how to act because you done programmed this child to believe that they're a bad little MF or whatever the heck you call them. It's like we have to get into a place of understanding our God-given power, I guess I can say. And be more aware of what we're, think before you speak. I guess it would be a good way to look at it. We can we can sit up and say a lot of things without thought, but what happens when we apply a little thought to what we're saying, and then we're able to speak what we would like to see versus what we see or don't see? I think we speak a lot to what we don't see. I wish I could. I wanted. I wish I, like, why not? Remember that, I don't know, some of y'all might have been on there and I said that I kept on saying, this time next year. It was like it just kept going in my head. This time next year. This time next year, Meek is not going to be in the same situation that she's in now. This time next year, Meek is going to be established in her new home. This time next year, I'm going to be rolling with clients. This time next year, I'm going to be a who in that who's who in that new city, and I'm going to be doing brunches all over the city. This time next year, they're going to be looking for me, talking about me. Can you help us do this brunch? Can you host this brunch? Y'all see what I'm saying, what I'm doing? I'm speaking exactly what's going to happen. And I wouldn't dare, after tonight, go back and start saying something different. By January, I'll be moving into my new place on my own. I won't be staying with friends, because that's what I expect. Hey, DJ. By spring, I won't have to DoorDash because I'm going to be doing so many heads that I can now put that on the back burner and use it in case of emergency like it was first intended. I don't know about y'all. I just got excited. This time next year, what you going to be doing, Adrian? Selena? Atmosphere? I don't think that any of us need this plan to be doing worse than we are now by way of what we done said. Like, I don't think anything is too far-fetched. You just have to believe, you have to have faith. Faith without works is dead. The first thing we got to do is take action. Number one, yes, but you also have to, it's like your words are like water to a plant. Those are like water and the word, both are representation of Christ. That's how we go through these things as God would. I'm going through like, yep, I'm his child. I'm going to pay this car off because COVID had me in a chokehold with this car. I got my car like 2 weeks before the shutdown. Had no idea that was about to happen. Things been rocky ever since. But guess what? I still got my car. So I see in the next 6 months, I'm about to be tripling up on my payments because I got to get this thing taken care of. I don't think any of us want to be stagnant or stuck in a place of not enough, you know. We say things all the time. Closed mouth don't get fed, but then we won't open our mouth. You have not because you ask not. Then we won't ask. Like, how weird is that we are wired like that? At least I know. I mean, I'm speaking for myself. I can't speak for everybody, but I'm for sure there's been a time or two that all of us have been there. I'm hot. There's been a time or two, or probably more, that we've all experienced that thing where we might not have spoke favorable over the things that we were expecting. Sometimes we expect things to just, I guess, miraculously fall out the sky because that's how we think blessings are set up, and it's not. I would worry about something just falling out the sky if I didn't put out some kind of petition. Guess what? Prayer is words. I'm like, prayer is words. I think we forget sometimes to pray. What I love about Selena is where I may not be necessarily where I need to be or up on the prayer type thing, the prayer thing. This is a woman that I've met right here on the internet. And she always says, well, Meek, I'm praying for you. Pray for me. I think that is amazing for a person that you met right here on YouTube. You don't get that out of everybody. She is not toxic, but that's how she is. My friend Adrian on here, that's how she is. Me and her met on the internet through church. Go figure. So it's like I just want for everybody to get into the practice of speaking better over your life, over your things, when your car is acting up, not be so quick to, oh, this raggedy car, hey, that car might need a little TLC, baby. Come on now. I need you to last another 6 months for me. I love you. You've been doing me so good all these years. I'm pretty sure by now we all have put in our minds something that we have said that has gone against what we really want to see. There's so much power in the tongue that we have to be careful because the things we speak may very well become. And I don't want for any of us to speak things that bring doom and gloom to our lives, that bring us less, that uh, cheat us out of things. Because I believe that we are all supposed to have everything that we need and a lot of what we want. I don't think that it's just you just get what you need and that's it. I think as long as something good, you should get what you want too. Ouch. When you wanted something from your parent, what did you do? You asked. So I think we just need to get in a better practice of speaking better for ourselves, not being so negative or not getting caught up with how everything is going in the world. We can look around and see a whole bunch of stuff being done, being said, and I can only imagine if I'm sowing these crazy words out into the atmosphere, the universe, or whatever you want to call it. I can only imagine what's coming back on a lot of people. And it might be coming back hard and quick, and it might be long and getting ready to come. But you can rest assured you reap what you sow. So, and if you're sowing in negative words, you're going to reap a negative reward. So I just want us to really be mindful of the things that we are speaking over ourselves and over our things, our finances, our relationships, our jobs, our children. Be mindful of those things so that we're not talking ourselves out of we're not talking ourselves out of number one, a position, and number two, a blessing. Because I don't care what y'all say. Yeah, blessings fall down sometime, but a lot of times when you're in the right position, even more blessings fall down. Because I said you're putting it to the atmosphere. You funny. You just drop out the bushes like, did you call me? That is too funny. Yeah, but I don't know, y'all. What else y'all think? What y'all think? Did I say anything that resonates with anybody on this evening? Have my words been good for you? As I always say, I'm just here to share the things that I ponder upon in a day, the things that make me go, So I'll be trying to see if it makes anyone else go, And I just talk my way out of all those thoughts so that I'm not bogged down at night when it's time to go to sleep. I'm not tripping or overthinking or, we talked about that earlier, overanalyzing. Because that is a thing. You'll be sitting there, like I said, I think I said one day, I'll say I have about 10 different ways something happened and won't be none of them ways that it actually did happen. Words are powerful and your mind is powerful. I guess that's why you're supposed to renew your mind daily, because if you don't, ain't no telling. I just always say, like, do things from the heart, not your mind. Your heart is your mind. The brain is where the devil try to get you. If you're doing things from your heart, then you can control your mind. Not in the sense of, I love him with all my heart, and you're not thinking and you're just doing stupid things. I'm saying from the heart of God, in that sense. What it say? Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. It didn't say from your brain or from your mind. It said out of the heart. I think a mouth speaking negative is worse than getting jumped physically. Yeah, because when you speak negative, eventually it will wear you out. Whether you're speaking or listening to negative. The odds of you getting worn out are greater than the odds of you getting jumped physically. We're not every day walking out here getting jumped by people. What that mouth do? Where the power lies. That is a real statement. You know what I mean? Like where the power lies. I see 8 people on here supposed to be watching. Y'all can hit the like button. You can hit the like button for me. I won't tell nobody. I don't even know who you are. I can't see you. But yeah, man. If any of y'all in this chat ain't hit that like button yet, shame on you. I'm getting my strap. No. What y'all say? I think there's times when women should say pause too. Pause. Get my belt. But yeah, like I said, I my rents are my rents, and that's what I'm gonna do here is have my rents and do some hair and probably some other things. Yeah, guns. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Pew pew. But I'm looking back at the chat on my phone. But yeah, man, I had a good Sunday. I did a little Uber Eats. I made a little bit of money. What that mouth do, DJ, is gonna produce some wealth. That's what my mouth gonna do. It's gonna create a positive currency. It's gonna create benefits that are lasting. It's gonna create blessings for others. It's gonna create a good life. That's what my mouth gonna do. What your mouth do? What your mouth do? DJ Memphis, are you really a man? Is DJ Memphis a girl? They did say he was somebody, didn't they? You a virgin on Sundays? Okay. Okay. I'm one on Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Here I am talking about what that mouth doing. We all just sitting here lying like some heathens. Yeah, she said he was Arabia, didn't he? Why did I say that? Mm. And my atmosphere? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. We got about 4 more minutes and then we're going to hit that gas. Well, yeah, about 4 more minutes. I'm going to 45 minutes. But, so class, anybody have any questions? What did we learn today? We learned what that mouth do. That mouth can create a positive or a negative. So we need to be very mindful of what we do with our mouth. As they say here in Charleston, we need to be very mindful of what we do with our mouth. Selena, a munchkin. Shit, I'm a munchkin. I don't think so. I'll be mad too. Be like, all that talk about Skittles and you a girl? He said she a giant. You get it right, atmosphere guy. Get it right. But y'all, I had some good food today. I had fried pork chops with macaroni and cheese and cabbage. And then I had these little wings with this sauce called Gale sauce from this place called Gale's. Whew, that food was good. Oh my God. I'm glad I went there today. Honestly. Yeah, I did the soul. I ain't had no soul food in so long. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go and get me some good food today. I spent $30 in that joint. I know before I move, I want to go to Atlanta so I can go to church and so I can go to this place called the Peach Cobbler Cafe. Man, look at that lady up on Instagram. Peach Cobbler. I think it's Miss Ruth's Peach Cobbler Cafe. Man, that food is busting. Ooh, it's so good. It is so good. Atmosphere on hell, y'all. I'm a giant at heart. He's scared of soul food. I ain't scared of it. I just don't eat it as much as I used to. I'd rather cook it, but I ain't trying to buy nobody's food up in this house. I'm trying to throw away everything in the freezer so I can get the heck up out of here. I don't need to accumulate nothing else. Yeah, I don't eat a lot of pork. Also, food ain't pork. You can have meatloaf and chicken and stuff like that. I don't know. I'll be more on the sides though. But I'm gonna have to eat pork one more time this week because I really do want some ribs. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my ribs. But tomorrow Monday, ooh, I got a doctor's appointment at 9:14. We know you DJ Memphis from Memphis. Yeah, country style. I like to cook them better than anything myself. Them things be good. Oh my God. I'm about to get hungry all over again. I gotta go get me some milk so I can eat some cereal. Do my homework on the country style. I cook country style ribs all the time. I really do. Okay, y'all, we didn't hit that 45-minute mark, and I'm sure this panel is looking for me. So I'm gonna get off now and head on over to Mob Only Uncut. Y'all come over there with us to for gas, grown and sexy. I guess it's a Sunday edition. Um, we got a couple things we're gonna be talking about, so follow me. No, I'm just kidding. I love y'all so much, and I really, really, really appreciate everybody that stopped by in the chat. Atmosphere, Selena, DJ Memphis, um, Double Speak was here super early, but I appreciate him for coming. And Miss Lady T, Adrian, CC, Realist, Watermelon. And I don't think I forgot anybody else. But yeah, I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all always here for me. And that makes it pretty easy. It makes it pretty easy. I didn't mean to put that up there. It makes it pretty easy to do what I do as I, go forward and grow. I'm excited about now going live again. So, oh yeah, y'all can go sub up to my other page. I put it on my it's on my community wall, me and my friends page. Ain't nothing on there yet, but go sub up so we can get them people the subs we need. And yeah, I want y'all to have an amazing Sunday night. And as always, thank you so much for coming by to listen to my Meek Talk. It was such a grand pleasure to be here with you tonight and converse on this level to talk about what that mouth do. Nah. No, but seriously, I love y'all. Gotta go. Bye. That didn't come out right. Bye.